Meghan Markle buys an award for herself for her Archetypes podcast. Like, seriously, that podcast was a mess. It was discarded by Spotify. Their podcast was just about me. It was all about herself and no one else. Even when she invited people, she had guests on the podcast, she mostly took everything they said and turned it all back to herself as usual. In my opinion, she doesn't deserve a reward or an award for this podcast. Why? Because I know that she lied so many times on this podcast. And if you really followed the podcast, she made it all about herself. Even when she had some guests who came over, she took everything, she made sure everything circles back to her. Let's take a look at a few of the lies, or some of the lies she told on the podcast. She lied about a fire incident in her son's room, Archie's room, while she and Harry were on a field work trip. It later turned out it was just a fire alarm. Also, she lied that South Africans were on the streets jubilating and celebrating when she got married to Harry, same way they did when Mandela was released from prison. This woman can lie. This woman blatantly lied that she is 43% Nigerian. Like, seriously, Meghan? And since she lied about that, she's never talked about it. We've never seen her go to Nigeria, like relating or reaching out, or does she even have a Nigerian friend? Does she even know where Nigeria is? Like, this woman lies for a living, and she is a pathological liar. She lies every time and uses one lie to cover the other lie because she can't help but lie. The only award this woman deserves is an award for telling lies. This woman doesn't care even about the man she claims to be her husband, and she doesn't care about the man's family. She doesn't even really care about her own dad, not to talk of her mom. She uses her mom to push her agenda forward. She doesn't really care. She doesn't care about anyone else but herself.